because we have Brigitte Belton, the mother of the convoy. She has a new book out. It's called Consequences Inside the Freedom Convoy. First up, exclusive interview with Brigitte on the other side, and she's going to share with us the inside dope on how the Freedom Convoy got started, why it got started, maybe give us a little insight into some of the, the dirt, the infighting even, and why some people got help, other people didn't. It's I've read the book many, many times, and I'll tell you why I read the book when we come back on the other side of this. Okay, let's bring Brigitte on. Here she is. We're having a little technical trouble there. That's why we were a little bit late getting the audio working, but we made it. We're here. Hello, Brigitte. Welcome back.
Hi, Rick. Thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. And I think the people out in Cyberland can hear you tonight too. And it's exciting to have you here tonight because this is a big deal, a really, really big deal. And I think it's something that will help get us all closer to the truth, which is what we're really very much about here at Maverick News. You've got a new book out. So I'm just going to throw it over to you and just tell us, why did you write the book?
I wrote the book for the truth. The truth has to come out. If we look at political movements in the past, sometimes we don't always get the truth. We get what people want us to hear. We support those that they promote to us. And it's not the first time. I actually talk about it in Consequences Inside the Freedom Convoy, because we all assume that what we're told and what's in our history books is actually 100% fact, when actually we are being fed the narrative that they want us to know and they want us to support. And they actually do things like promoting a certain person because of their genetic makeup, because of who they look like, or what they think they will bring to their movement. So it's not the first time in history this has happened. It actually happens quite often. And the people that you think are the leaders of something are just those that were put into place. And so and it's political. The people that are put into place are put there for political reasons. So we actually talk about that. So I'm going to tell you, if you purchase the book, if you take a look, definitely dig into all the attachments that are there, because those present the full story. So you can't bypass them and just read the book. I've done it, so don't do it. You have to read everything that I have put in there, all the research, all the things that I back myself up with, because gosh forbid somebody's going to tell me that I'm not backing up what I'm saying. So please read it all. Enjoy it. Take your time. It's a really nice little book because it's part of a series. So this is one that you can pick up, you can put down, you can have on the subway, if you're in the GTA or the GO train, if you're on the TTC, or if you're on the OTC, I think they call it, or the little train in Ottawa. They didn't have that when I lived there, that little train that always breaks down. Bring it. I mean, if it breaks down, you can read it, right? So, I mean, it's just a nice little book. And it's really, it's based on my perspective and what happened, but I feel it's everybody's story. I feel it's the story of so many Canadians. Yeah. Am I wrong? Now you've told them you've read it, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, and the reason I read it is because, just for full transparency, I did proofread the book for Brigitte. And I just want to make everybody know that I did that, but I had to be very careful as I was going through there looking for, typos or grammar or spelling things, that I made sure that any changes that I made just reflected what Brigitte's story was, not input from me editorially at all, nothing like that. It strictly was like proofreading, which is a craft in
timely
itself, right?
event.
So,
and and we were going back and forth going, do we want the Chicago style or the Canadian? Like, what are we
yeah,
doing here? And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. This is the first time I wrote a book. Like, what do you want from me? I don't know, Rick, you choose. And it was
yeah,
funny because I spell very American.
yeah.
I find like words like color, there's no U. Where's the
Mhm.
U come from? Like, I just don't know. Um, check. Where's the
Yeah,
QU? Like, tell me. Like, QU, where's that come from? So I did reach out to Rick, and he didn't want to do it at first. He was like, I'm bipartisan. And I'm like, look, just help. I trust you. And Rick didn't let me down. So thank you so much. And I didn't put you in the special thank yous because we weren't sure if
yeah.
we were going to say anything. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the hard work that you did.
No, thank you for writing the book, because what you just talked about there is so true. What you went through, your personal experiences on the road, people will still be able to relate to that very much, because you're conveying your personal experiences leading up to the convoy, during the pandemic, what you went through on the road. And people had their own perspective. They had their own challenges during lockdowns, but everyone will relate to what you are talking about. And that's what the first portion of this book really largely deals with. Can you give us some of, without giving away the whole book, but give us, some of the things that you went to, the struggles on the road? Because for truckers, people don't realize how tough it was.
Well, back then in 2020, I was still, I guess, a fertile feminine woman, you could say. I'm trying to say this nicely. We're on the air. And I wasn't allowed into a bathroom. So what do you do? I mean, like, yeah, I've dealt with that most of my adult life and my teenage
Mm,
years, but it was like, well, I don't want that in my truck. And so we literally went underneath our trailers to go to the bathroom
mm,
and to take care of our feminine needs. And it was like, are you kidding me?
yeah.
Like, this is so degrading. We couldn't take showers because we were cross-border truckers. But
Mm,
wouldn't be being clean, wouldn't that help stop the virus? Right? So, I mean, you get to meet some of my most amazing friends through the book who really helped me because it was a struggle and it was a struggle for them. And you get to meet lots of little towns in Canada,
mhm.
in Ontario. Um, I talk about a lot of them. There's more to come in the second book. There'll be more little small towns, Canadian and American.
Yeah.
Uh, but I mean, this book is really just the story of what everybody went through. And I think it may
Yeah.
also bridge the gap between those that called us selfish and,
Mm,
wanted to murder us. I mean, I actually include a story of a politician who suggested we be shot. So, like I said, read everything. Go to the links I've included. I mean, it's horrific what we went through, and it's all there,
yeah.
right? I mean, there's a few small things I forgot maybe or didn't mention, but I think the story itself is solid. And we talk about those that were forgotten while we were trying to save one life. We talk about just bad pharmaceutical advertising. We talk
Mhm.
about people who in the past had made videos and sold books on how to survive a pandemic.
Mhm.
So everything in this book is all the things we learned, and then we talk about psychology as well,
Mm,
regarding the pandemic and the things that the government was overlooking or not paying attention to, um, even after it was reported to them. So that's all in there. It's all in there. And I just, and I do flip around. So if you've ever seen one of those movies where you're like, holy crap, did we go backwards or forwards? I'm kind of like that. And I apologize to those that need a straight vision and a straight road. Mine's like a rocky curve. But if you need clarification, just go to the website and send me an email.
Okay. And normally I leave this sort of thing right till the end, but how can people find the book? Or I know you have a website up where
I
people can
do.
go get more information about this stuff. And so how do people find you?
So you can go to my website, which is inside-fc.com. Right?
Yep.
And that's my website. There's even a song that I've made for the book. And I made that with Donna AI and my best friend, Darla Ferguson. We created that together with Donna AI. And it actually sounds pretty good. I was impressed. I was on a weekend kind of, reset on the truck. And her and I are fooling around in her garage with Donna AI, and we came up with this song. So we did a really great job, but I'm kind of biased. So I'm sorry, guys. And my best friend, Darla from Texas, she's just amazing. She's a great soul, and we've been friends since we met in 2015 at Schneider. So we've been all around and come back again. We're best of friends. But yeah, so you can find it there. You can go to Amazon. I've heard some people are having a hard time on Amazon. You have to apparently type my name in, which is very tough for most of you. So my name is not easy to spell. So I'm not sure if I'm on the screen, if you've got my name on the screen, but it's Brigitte. There it is. Yep. There it is. And it is there. It is for sale. And yeah, enjoy the story. Like, because it is our story. And it is exactly how we got started and why we got started.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we're doing very, very well. I was ecstatic. I was talking with my granddaughter about the book and the soon release on Christmas Eve. And my daughter-in-law went and looked on Kindle and she goes, "It's here." And I'm like, "What?" And there was a little bit of screaming, some jumping, some shaking, maybe like, yeah. And yeah, there was some excitement because nobody told me.
Yeah.
We just found out by accident. So there was a lot of excitement. And then for the next 24, 48 hours, we were like just ecstatic. So I was trying to let everybody know. And in the US, within that 48 hours, we have made top new release. So thank you to all those who've already purchased. Thank you so much. In Canada, we are number 10 in Canadian history, I believe. And we're doing fairly well. We're like number 35 and a few others, which beats some other convoy books. So that's really good. We're doing fantastic.
Yeah, that's amazing. And right out of the gate too. So
out of the gate, yes. And there's a special notation that I should I should actually state that I'm not sure how many people have heard of Alex Novak, but he is a political historian, I guess, writes books. And I just happened to come across him when I first started this journey. And he helped with the development. And I said to him right off the bat, I said, "Look, is this trash? Like, should I just scrap it?" And he was like, "No, you have a story. This is history. Keep going." And he helped to develop the book from a 66-page book. Because I was like, "Well, what else should I say? Like, they know what happened." He goes, "No, not everybody does." So, he helped develop the story. So I have just met some most amazing people along the way. And I thank you for your help. Alex, Tellwell Publishing has been amazing. Amazing. They've given me tons of help. And of course you have to pay them. So, but yes, they have been 100% right there. So if you have a book in you and you think you can write a book, do it.